You want to know how to fill up form IA-64 easy? Don't go nowhere, and I'll be right back.
USA Monde.
Hello everybody, this is John from USA Monde, and welcome back, and thanks for watching. If it's your first time on my channel, as always, welcome. Like I said in the introduction, today I want to show you how to fill up form IA-64 easy. If it's something you've been struggling with, or if it's something you want to know, let's go in front of my computer so I can show you exactly how to do it.
Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to fill up the form IA-64 easy. One of my subscriber or viewer, asked me to make this video like a month ago. I never had a chance. On today, I have a little time. I decided to do that for him or her. Okay, so to fill up the form IA-64 easy, the best way to go to get that form is on uscis.gov slash IA-64 easy. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see here on top on your browser. That's how you get a form. Or you can also go to Google and type IA-64 easy and make sure that you to click on the link that is on uscis.gov slash IA-64 easy. Okay, and then from there you're gonna you see, as you can see here, this is the link for the form itself, and this is the link for the instruction. So when you click on the link of the instruction, you're gonna see this right here. This is the form. This is the instruction of page. Basically, the main thing here is to know if you have to fill up this form or not. Okay, because some people had to fill up form IA-64 itself, some people had to fill up form IA-64 easy or IA-64W. So to know that you are this is the right form for you, make sure you fall under this condition. Okay, you may use this form IA-64 easy if all the following conditions apply. If all the following conditions apply, meaning that number one, you are the person who file or filing form IA-64 petition for alien relative. Okay, for a relative being sponsored. So the person you're sponsoring, you are the person filing the petition for that person. And then on top of that, the relative you are sponsoring is the only person listed on form I-130. Okay, so if the relative you're sponsoring, let's say it's your wife, and it's only your wife, your wife's the only person you are sponsoring on that particular I-130 form. Okay, and not your wife and your kids, or whatever, just that person, just one person. And then the third condition is if the income you're using is basically is based on your own income. You don't have a joint sponsor or household members. If you're using just your income to sponsor the intended immigrant, if those conditions are met, then you can fill up form IA-64 easy. Okay, now how the form itself looks like. This is the form IA-64 easy, and then from here, I'm going to show you how to fill up the form. You see that part one, you start here. Okay, you don't write anything on top of it. This is not for you. You start right here, part one, qualifying to use form IA-64 easy. So number you see over here, A1, I'm the petitioner of the family member sponsor on this affidavit. Basically, if you are the petitioner, you check one. If you're not, check no. Okay, then if you check no, meaning that you have to use form IA-64 instead of IA-64 easy. I am using my own earned or retirement income, which is documented using income internal revenue service form W2. If that's the case, if you're using your own income, like I just talked about it, you like yes. If no, guess what? You're gonna use form IA-64. If the sponsor immigrant is the only person immigrating based on their underlying visa petition, if that's the only person or sponsoring. If yes, yes, you click on yes. If it's no, you check no, but you have to use IA-64, meaning that this form is not for you. Okay, so if you answer no for any of these questions, then you have to fill out form IA-64. And then from there, part two, Part two is going to be information about you or about the immigrant you are sponsoring. Okay, it's going to be information about the immigrant you are sponsoring. So the person you are sponsoring, you intended immigrant, you put that person family name here, which is also called last name or given name, which is first name, and then the middle name. Okay, and then from here, you're gonna put the person name over here. Let's say the person receive his or her mail through somebody else who that person's um, name, and then the your and then immigrant's name, and then the street name and apartment, street floor, and the city, state, zip code. If the person, let's say the person live in Canada, for example, they don't have state. If we're gonna talk about province, you put a province here, the postal code, the country, and then other information is gonna be the person telephone number, date of birth right here. If that person has an alien number, you put it right here. USCIS online account, put it right here. Or social security number, put it right here. Okay, and then from there we're gonna move to part three. Part three is gonna be information about you, the sponsor. Okay, you, the person who is sponsoring the intended immigrant. You put your family name here, last name, which is also last name, given name, which is also your first name, then the middle name. Your mailing address, you put it right here. Over here, if your mailing address is the same as your physical address, meaning that the address on which you or receive your mail is the same as the address where you live, then you check yes. If no, then you check no, and then you provide your physical address, the address where you live. Fill up all this information. Other information, country of domicile. If you live in the United States of America, you put it here. If you live in France, you put France and all that. You live in Canada or Togo or Congo or Nigeria or Sierra Leone, stuff like that. You put it right here. Date of birth, put it right here. Put your date of birth here, and then from here you're gonna move to uh, top over here the city or town of birth. Okay, that's why you put it right here, where you were born. On the state or province, if you, let's say you were born in New York, put it here. If you were born in Quebec, and which is a province, you put it right here. The country of birth, which is Canada, you put it here. If it's Germany, you put it right here. If you have a social security number, put it here. If you have a USCIS online account, you put it here. A citizenship or nationality, if you are a US citizen, check this one, this box. If you are permanent resident, you check this one, this box right here. If you have, and then you'll provide your alien number. If you are not US national, then you check this one right here. Okay. On the 15, which is about military service, if you are currently on active duty in United States of America Armed Force or US Coast Guard, you check yes. If not, you check no. Okay. And then you move to part four, which is information about your household size.
So on part four, uh, like I say, it's information about your household size. Okay, I made a video about this one the other day. So over here, as you can see, A1, you put. So okay, one thing you have to know is you do not count any household member more than once. Okay, if you have to count every person once. So one over here, 1A, it's gonna be yourself and the person you are sponsoring on this form. Okay, so yourself and this person, let's say you're sponsoring your spouse, you and your spouse is going to be two. So if you do that, you cannot put another number here for your spouse. But if you're sponsoring for like maybe your child, and you're gonna put you and your child here, which is gonna be two, and then your spouse here one, or your dependent, like any children under age of 21. Let's say the one you put here, you don't have to count that person here. Let's say you have three children, but you're sponsoring one, which is here, and then the other two are on your dependent children under age of 21. So the means that you're gonna have two here. Okay, and if you have sponsored any other person on form IA-64 who are now permanent lawful permanent resident, meaning that they have the green card, then here in the United States of America, you're gonna put a number here. If they are one person, only one person, put here. If you are there are two persons or there are two people, or you just put two here. Okay, over here, if you have any other dependent list on your most recent tax return or federal income tax return, so you have to put a number here. To only one person here, two, you put it here. 3 persons, you put it here, and then you add everything together. You put a total here. If the total is on 6 or 9, you just put it here. Okay, and then from there, I think we're gonna move to 5. So part 5 basically is going to be information about your employment. Okay, if you are employed or retired, if you're employed, you check this one. If you are retired, you check this one. Current occupation, then you put it right here. Let's say you are sales representative or banker, or you just put your occupation here. The name of your employer. If you got 2-3 employers, then you put the name here. Okay, one employer, second employer, the name of former employer, meaning that where you used to work, then you put that former employer here. If you retire, you put the date of your retirement here. You put your current individual income here. Okay, your current individual, whatever you're making right now, that's what you put over here. And then on 5.8, which is have you filed a federal income tax return for each of the 3 most recent tax years? If yes, you check yes. If no, you check no. So you see here, you say you must attach a photocopy or transcript of your federal tax income return for only the most recent tax years. Okay, optional. This one is kind of optional. Okay, optional. I've attached a copy of transcript of my federal income tax return for my second and third most recent tax years. Okay, then you provide over here. Let's say you filled up this form here this year. That means the most recent tax return you have is going to be 2018, and then 2017 and 2016, and you put the income like individual income here, your income for 2018, in 2017, and then your income for 2016. Okay, and then from there we're going to move to part 6, which is sponsor contract and statement, contract information, declaration, certification, and signature. Okay, and then so basically this right here, let's see, hopefully I don't miss anything. Okay, so over here, basically, statement. What is the legal effect of signing Form I-864 easy? You have to read through these, guys. I don't have the time to go through all this, but if you have any question, just let me know. So basically, what's gonna happen? Legally, what legal effect you will have by signing on this form. You have to read through this. If something you agree with, then you sign it. If not, you don't have to sign it. What if I choose not to sign this form? What's gonna happen if you choose not to sign this form? Read through this. The third one here is, what does signing Form I-864 easy require me to do? You have to read through this. Like I say, if you have any question, let me know. Over here, it's continue over here. What other consequences are there? Okay, what will be the consequences if you sign this form or if you don't sign this form? You read through that one. What if you do not file or you do not fulfill your obligation? Okay, so if you don't fulfill your obligation, what can happen? You read through that. When will this obligation end? This obligation, like petition for intended immigrant or sponsor the intended immigrant, when that obligation will end, you read through this over here. Okay, and then a sponsor statement. If you can read and understand English very well, then you check this one. If you cannot read and understand English well, maybe you speak French and you use an interpreter, then you put French over here, which is the language you fluent in and understood very well. You put French here. If it's German, you put German here. Okay, if you use a preparer, then you check this one and the preparer name over here, and then the sponsor, your contact information. If you have a phone number, mobile phone number, or email, you provide it over there. and your declaration and certification, just meaning that you every copy and document you provide a genuine copy, and you provide that to what USCIS ask you for, and USCIS have the right to to check your record, like everything's correct. Basically, that's what it is here. You read through this, and then from there, you're gonna go to part 7, which is interpreter's contact information. So if you use interpreter, then you have to use this part to fill up the interpreter information, like last name, first name, and if the interpreter has a business, then you put the business name here. And then from there, the mailing address of the interpreter, you put it right here, contact information, phone number, the email right here, and interpreter certification. So the interpreter have to read through this, and let's say like I use a French example. So if the interpreter, like he's fluent in English and French, then it's gonna put French here, because that's why he or she helps you in. Okay, that's the language she help you in. And from there, we're gonna move to the interpreter have to sign over here, and then from there, sign and date basically, and then move to part 8. Part 8, which is going to be information about the preparer, the person who helps you prepare this document. You put that person last name, first name. If that person has a business, and then you put that here. If it doesn't, then that's fine. That person mailing address, and then contact information, just like talk about just this over here. You put you put a phone number, or cell phone, or email if there is one. And then also the preparer have to check this if he's not an attorney or accredited or representative, but have prepared this affidavit of support on behalf of the sponsor, and with the sponsor consent, check this one. If not, if the person is an attorney, check this one right here, in case does not extend beyond the preparation of this. So you check the appropriate box right here, and then from there you have to the preparer have to sign or read the certification basically, and then if he or she agrees, then he will sign and date. And then from there, you're gonna move to part 9, which is place for additional information. If you don't have enough space to provide more information, you can use this right here for additional information. Make sure you put a page, the page number, the part number, and the item number, for every information you're going to provide over here. Okay, so that's how you fill up the form on I-64 easy. Like I say, if you have any question, or if you have a problem to fill up some part of the form, let me know in the description below. I'll be more glad to help you. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys love it, learn something from it. If you know somebody who needs to watch this video, please share with that person. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more video like this one, all you gotta do is click on this one. Once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
USA Monde.